What is up to all my fellow YouTubers? Welcome back to Psycho Sandman Gaming. We are in part 9 on this beautiful planet, and it's beautiful because it's not taking my damn shields down for once. It's finally nice to relax and get on a planet where I don't have to try to rush, try to get things done fast. So in part 9, what I'm going to do something different. This is going to be about a 15-minute video. I'm going to bring you guys some tips and tricks that help me with my gameplay experience on No Man's Sky. Not very many, there's like 6 or 7 of them, but it would definitely, follow these tips, it would definitely enhance your gameplay. So if you guys find this video to be helpful, please give me a like, subscribe for more content, and let's get this started. So the first tip I want to give you guys, as I knock these sentinels down, is how to make money, how to make credits in this game. What is the best way and easiest way to make credits? Well, there's really 3 ways you can make credits in here. And the first way to make credits is how I made credits. As you can see, I have 130 million credits, 130 million and a half. So what I did, this stack of stuff right here, this emerald. So look at that, a stack of 500 emerald is worth 137,000 credits. 9 stacks of these is worth $1 million credits. So what you need to do is real fast, real basic. Go find you a planet that's got a lot of emerald, whether it's in those spikes or whether it's in the rocks. However you want to do it, just find it where it has a lot. When you pop this scanner, you want to see those. You want to see that those treasure chests all the way around. And sometimes it's aluminum, sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's emerald. You want to find emerald. That's the key. When you find the emerald, you fill your inventory up, bring it back and sell it to the Galactic Trade Network. That's the simplest way to do it. The second way you can make money, check the Galactic Trade Network for items that have stars on it. Items that have stars on it are going for a lot of money in that system. So if you can find items with stars on it and you can make that or farm that, you can do that and make a lot of money off that. If you can make these things right here like I have, let me show you, I forget the name of them, magmox. So right now the total, but they're 30,000 a piece. Now they're quite expensive to make, but if you can gather these resources fairly quickly. Now I found a system that was buying these for 100,000 a pop, and I sat there and made about 10 million just off of this, just farming this and filling my inventory up. That's another excellent way to make money. But you got to find the systems, get to the systems, find out what they need. I guess I really don't know the trading system yet, but I'm thinking that if it's a star, they're in need of that. It's in demand. It's high demand, so they're going to pay more for it. The third way that you can make money is by checking out those traders that come in, that fly in on the ships. Certain things that they sell and buy, the prices vary from the Galactic Trade Network. So find those, go check those traders out, and make sure you go ahead and look into what they're buying and what they're selling. And you can sit in the system for a good day and make 20, 30, even 50 million credits, and I've done it before. But it will take some time to grind. It will take forever to grind. So the second tip I can give you, don't pay for a ship. Go get the free ones, guys. This game is made to take your time and spend your time on. Go find them. Go to those distress signals. Go to those towers. Do the little math puzzle, and go to the ship, and get that ship. If it's not the ship that you want, go to another tower. Find another tower. Do the puzzle. Eventually, you'll find a ship. I was looking for this ship since day one. This is the very first ship I seen in No Man's Sky when I got to port, and I wanted it ever since. And it took me almost a week to get it, and I didn't pay for it. It was completely, totally free. So don't buy any ships. I've seen ships go from upwards. I've seen ships go for like 135 million credits and only have 45 slots. That's not. You don't want to spend that kind of money. When you get a free ship, say you have 45 slots on a ship, the next ship that you find that's crashed will have 46 slots. And then you do that again, the next one will have 47. And you do that again, the next one will have 48. And then eventually it'll max out. Now every ship that I find is 9 times out of 10 going to have 48 slots. The one time that it's not, it's going to be 47. But they're procedurally generated, so it's going to vary on what type of ship it is. You just stay vigilant, keep pushing, find the ship that you want, and finally take it. Number 3 tip I can give you: stay organized. As you can see here, I'm very organized in my exosuit. Even how I have my technology upgrades, and I'll explain this to you in a minute of why this is so important. But keep your materials and your elements organized. That way you can see what you have. Usually I have my titanium and oxides, or my oxides and my isotopes stacked in my inventory, because this is what gives your life support and your hazard protection for your suit shielding. And then down here, this row is stuff I'm going to sell. And then extra stuff out here, like all my chrysonites and things like that. Into my starship, I had basically, these are like rare minerals. You can't always find these on every planet. You can find zinc, you can find thamium, and you can find titanium, iron, plutonium, carbon, all that on one planet. But all these you won't find on one planet. It just depends on which planet it is. So always have a stack of everything. Make sure you have at least a stack of 500 in your starship, or 250 in your exosuit. Keep a stack of aluminum, gold, iridium, copper, nickel, emerald. Keep all that. This stuff right here is very rare. You want to keep these. Don't sell this. Don't do anything with this besides keep it in your inventory, because you will need it for these upgrades. And then just make sure you farm. If you have a stack of something, you don't need it, just get rid of it. If you don't need it, just get rid of it. Anytime you use something, try to replenish it. You never know when you're going to need these minerals and these elements to make a future upgrade, and that may be a do or die life situation that you can't get out of, you can't avoid. So stay organized. Another tip I can tell you, this kind of goes in hand in hand with staying organized. Keep your upgrades together. I don't know if you noticed, but you can see a white border around my shields. You can see a yellow border around my jetpacks, and a blue border around my life support. If you come over here, yellow around my shields, teal around my phase beam, and then blue around my photon cannons. Red around my photon cannons. And then look at my multi-tool, mineral extraction straight across. Bowcaster straight across. My scanners are all touching. My intensity grenades are touching, and I each have a border around it. Now, if you stack it like this, if you don't randomize it, if you don't put this like down here and put this over here and put your grenade over here, you won't have this border. What this border does, it gives you a slight boost in that in what you're doing. So I actually got a big boost in my bowcaster. I have a big boost in my mining beam. My scan goes so far now, it's not even funny. Like watch this like watch how fast I drain this dude. Done. I mean, because I got all these upgrades, but they're stacked together. Trees gone. I remember when it took me like 15-20 seconds to knock trees down. It just happens so fast now. It just happens so fast. Keep those upgrades organized. If you're not organized and you have a bunch of upgrades, personally I think it's worth it just to dismantle and start over. Get the materials that you need. Just make sure you put them in order and get these boosts. Like watch I'm gonna show you my thrusters, my jetpack. Look at it. I have all 3 upgrades for my jetpack, 1, 2, and 3. And watch how high I can go. I go so high I have to leave myself a little jetpack boost so I don't smack on the ground or kill myself. Watch it. So 3/4 now. Now we're half. Now we're 1/4. I'll leave a little bit so I don't die. Look at that. I mean, that's so high. I can get to any rocks on any planets. I've not had a problem doing anything as far as mobility. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use your jetpack, to make you move around the map a lot faster. Pretty little neat trick that I learned, and I'm going to show you guys. So another tip I can give you is tip number 4. Get thamium from rocks. As you can tell down there, that red thing down there, that's thamium. That's a thamium plant. Don't spend your time and go out of your way to go get thamium plant there. Go run over here and get thamium plant there. If you have to get that platinum down there, then you may want to run over and get that thamium. But go into the atmosphere, go into the asteroids. That's the fastest way to get thamium. Just don't waste your time on those planets. You're going to consume time, especially on extreme environment planets where you have to get in and get out fast, and it's knocking your shields down. So take the thamium from the rocks and the asteroids off planet, and don't worry about these plants down here. Number 5 tip I can give you: pick the correct ship for you. This particular ship I have is a fighter ship. There's 3 types. There's a fighter, a trader, and an explorer. So fighter ship, they have better weapons and better shields. That's what I want. That's my personally what I want. I've kind of made this a hybrid. I have decent jump range, but you can tell my weapons are maxed out. At least my photon cannon is maxed out. And my shields are pretty good. Now I have seen shields that are all the way. I actually had a ship where the shields were all the way around. But my shields are so good on this because it's a fighter that I can take on like 15 or 20 enemies at once and kill them before they knock my shields down like halfway. And I always have zinc, iron, and titanium on me to boost my shields real fast if I need it in a pinch. So pick the right ship for you. So fighter ships have better weapons and better shields. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you get out there and get you a fighter. They're more aesthetically pleasing like this one, and they're smaller. There's also trader ships. I don't know too much about those. I really haven't had one. I know they're bulky and they're slow because they're so big. That's your huge ships. I know they can carry a lot of stuff. Generally, they come with more slots towards the beginning of the game, so you can carry more items. But they're real slow, and they don't boost a lot of firepower. And the last ship they have is Explorer. Explorer has the best jump range. They have the best scanners, best hyperdrive, and best pulse engines. They lack on defense and offense. But you can jump many light years away to your destination, and so it makes you get into the galactic center a lot easier. Now I play on PC, so I do have a mod installed where it makes my jump range. My jump range like 15,000 light years, I think. So if you're playing on PC, you may want to check that out. NoManSkyMods.com is the NoManSkyMods.com is the website, and they have some okay mods out there. There are a couple good ones I use, but most of them are relatively not worth getting. But it turned my jump range on this ship from 300 light years to 15,000 light years I can actually jump now. And currently I'm 173,000 light years away, so it makes my time getting to the middle of the universe a lot faster. So that's a few tips I just wanted to give you guys. Also want to show you this trick that I found today, actually, when I was making some videos out here. So what we got: standard jetpack. I got upgrades on my jetpack, all 3. I'm not connected here, even though I should be, and I may switch that out a little later, and we'll see about that. But so you can see how far my boost, I can boost very far. So we'll start at this, and we'll make our way down to that little route down there, and I'm going to show you how long it takes me to get there. I might not even be able to make it there in time. So we'll remember this red tree. We're right behind it. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to show you this little trick I got. So we're just going to go and jetpack straight off of this. All right, so it took me about 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds or so to get over here. Really wasn't that bad, but check this out. I'll show you something else. So we'll make our way to the top of this hill, back where we were. All right, watch this. So what I'm going to do now is this little trick you can do. If you start running, if you start sprinting, and you hit your melee, you'll dash forward. Okay, now in the middle of your melee, this is important. In the middle of your melee, you want to hit your jetpack. If I do this right, watch how fast I go, and I'll make it to that route really quickly. Check it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to run, dash, and then boost. Look how fast that was. You got to be careful because you'll do like that. I mean, that was totally fast. Like, so you run, and then dash, and then boost. And I can boost so far, and then you can get around the map so much easier like this. So much easier like that. And I I just playing around with it today. I don't know if anybody's else discovered this, but if so, I mean this is perfectly awesome on a planet where you need to get something quick and get out because it's a harsh extreme, or you're in an extreme environment and the sky falls out and a storm comes and it's just dropping your shields like nothing. This could get you back to your ship quicker or get you into a cave if you don't have any grenades to make a cave. This works perfectly. But if you guys have found any other tips and tricks to help you, please comment down below. I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out my video. Remember, like, share, subscribe. This is Psycho Sandman. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.